Ladies and gentlemen, LTM. Let's talk Magic. Now, what we have in front of us today is the Gamestop buy one, get one free of the Kamigawa set boosters. So we have roughly 12 of them here. We're going to go and open up these packs individually and see what we can pull today. So, without further ado, let's dive into it. So, these packs, I guess you can call these blister packs. Pretty much the blister pack terminology is, well, you get a pack, a Kamigawa set booster inside these. So, we're going to go in and dive into these. Here we go. Start off with our first pack. So, as you can see, as a set booster, you kind of have like a full art or an artwork card. So, I mean, I guess that's cool. Wind Scared Crag. I think this is like a Ikoria land that was reprinted, so that's interesting. We kind of see some full art stuff here. Nothing really amazing, just commons, bulk commons, and uncommons. Nothing interesting. So what are we going to pull in our rare slot? And actually, we go ahead and pull a Kamigawa whatever Abandoned Mire. So this is a legendary land. We pulled plenty of these actually in the collective boosters. So we're gonna go and put our rares over here. I know it kind of looks a mess. There's also a chance with set boosters that you get kind of the list card, and the list really is kind of like unique cards that you can pull in a set booster from historical sets. You can also go ahead and pull kind of cool cards like Vampiric Tutor, and just very iconic cards, but there's also commons and uncommons and some rares and mythics you can pull as well. So that's kind of the set boosters. And how they work is typically you want to get set boosters because they tailor more towards getting better rares and all that, and mythics and everything like that. So compared to draft boosters, where draft boosters you get a whole bunch of them, but at the same time I think you get 6 more packs in a draft booster box, whereas in the set booster box you get 30, but set boosters kind of gives you a better money ratio when it comes to getting rares and mythics, more focused for that set, and draft is just for a draft experience. So we're just going to keep diving in here and see, go right into the rare slot. Like I said, these are just bulk commons and uncommons, so maybe trying to build a play set. Well, this may be a way to do it. Weaver of Harmony. I don't think this card really is anything amazing. March of the Wretched Sorrow, same thing. We get 2 rares, and we just get a basic land of a swamp. So far the rares, the one land is like, I think, worth $9. So there's that, and it's the legendary lands of Kamigawa. But so far, like I said, we're these set boosters, they're not going to have any like collector booster chase cards like the Wandering Emperor foil sketched, but at the same time, they're still tailored towards a set. So you see things there kind of like double rares, or you may get a mythic and a rare in a pack, whereas typically in a draft booster, you're going to just get either one rare or one mythic. And there's also the chance of the list. So maybe we'll see something interesting today. I guess that's kind of like a unique, kind of reminds me of the Thriving Lands from Jumpstart, where you can go and have a land enter the battlefield and kind of choose a color, but this is tapped, and this, I guess, is kind of like mana fixing, but a really cheaper way of doing it. And I think Thriving Lands are way better, especially in Commander for that. Let's see, Ogre Head Helm. I think I've seen this in Arena, but I can't really say. Nothing really from the list yet, from these set boosters. Just pretty much getting kind of commons, lands, or maybe an extra rare in the set. Nothing too amazing yet. So we're going to go on to our next set booster. So we'll see what we can pull here. Hopefully something good, especially with that kind of dumpster fire box, I would say, from Amazon that we opened last time. I don't know. I've never really seen so many copies of the same card and different variants of it, as well as the odds of not having a lot of mythics or rares. Well, we did get a bunch of rares, but the mythics were like low. I think we only got like 5 in that box or something, which is really, I don't think that's unique. Oh, Moyam of Grim Betrayal. So This, I don't know, this is a Kamigawa collector, or this is like a list card. I really don't know, but no, it's Kamigawa because it has an indestructible counter mechanic and all that. So it's a commander card. Junji in the Midnight Sky. I haven't pulled that one yet, so that's pretty unique. I think this is actually a good card. The dragons in the set are really good. More so that the dragons have, and this is a mythic actually. I like the mythics, the dragons in the set, because pretty much, and I can pull it up here kind of explaining why I feel these are good, is because they kind of have a kind of consequence if your opponent tries to take you out or take this creature out, is because when it dies, you can just make your opponent discard the cards and lose 2 life, or you can put a non-dragon creature card from a graveyard into the battlefield under your control and you lose 2 life. So they got like an Ulamog hanging out in their graveyard or something really strong. Yeah, basically these dragons kind of have consequences with them if you try to remove them or kill them. And which, in my opinion, as an opponent, if you don't have stuff that can exile them, especially if you're playing Commander and doing a Dragon Tribal, well, yeah, you're going to make your opponent have a very, very rough time. And that's kind of why I like the dragons in this set, just because in my Dragon deck, I like to run these dragons, just because if my opponent decides to try to do some removal, well, they don't have anything that exiles my dragons. That's cool. We kind of get just a regular. This isn't like the foil version. This is just the normal. Collector boosters, actually, they give you the normal variant or whatever. So, I mean, the collector boosters give you the foil. Set boosters give you normal. This is cool. Kind of getting some full art version. Set boosters is kind of like the midway, in my opinion, between a collector and yeah, we pulled this one before. That's something amazing. Line stash is okay. Nothing from the list. Okay. But yeah, set boosters are kind of a good in-between if you want to get more out of a set. At the same time, however, collector boosters, of course, you're gambling really for kind of the high lottery cards or the unique stuff that's exclusive to collector boosters. So kind of high risk and kind of high reward depending on it. Yeah, I want to say the Kamigawa box we opened was, I think we broke even, if not lost, on how much we bought the box for, so that was interesting. Just blasting through here with these commons and uncommons, trying to see if there's anything unique here. Maybe a list card. Tezzeret, so I pulled this too in the collector booster box. The only thing I pulled was a foil version of this, so that's okay. And this is the list card. So the Tapestry of Ages, draw a card, activate this ability only if you've cast a non-creature spell this turn. Like I said, list cards, you do get some commons and all that, and I mean, I guess this card's okay, but there's a lot of better cards, in my opinion, that does things better than that, like Maze Mind Tomb. Like, I feel Maze Mind Tomb is definitely a stronger card because you can scry with it, and you can just put an extra counter on it to draw another card. So, yeah, that card's okay, but you have to go and cast non-creature spells, and Maze Mind Tomb, in my opinion, if I'm playing Commander, I'm going to use Maze Mind Tomb just because I can go ahead and scry. I can go and draw more cards if I wanted to, and I'm not paying mana to do it. I'm just putting counters on it to exile it. So, and that's typically, what you're going to be doing anyway. And there's lands that can scry better than you, or can draw cards. Search for Escanta, I feel, is like definitely probably the best for doing that. But we're gonna blast through here. Like I said, nothing amazing yet. March of the Otherworldly Light. I think this is cool with the way it is. This is good for dealing with artifact-heavy decks. I did like the full void, what's it called, foil extended art version we pulled in the collector booster. It's just a unique card, and it kind of works well when you're dealing with removing enchantment-heavy decks and players using artifacts and all that. So we're moving on here, seeing what else we can pull from this buy one get one free. Cost basis was actually very, very low, considering that I think these were on sale for like $2 or something. So you're paying $2 a pack, and buy one get one free, so you do 12. You can do the math from there. So it was really cheap for the cost basis of pulling this. So nothing interesting here. Okay, I thought that was like another list card, and it wasn't. Rabbit Battery. All right, so Wandering Emperor. Cool. I did want to pull a Wandering Emperor, preferably the anime version. In my opinion, it looks cool, but I don't really think it's like really that amazing. There's definitely they could have done better artwork, in my opinion, on it. For the Wandering Emperor, the foil etched, but we did pull the Wandering Emperor itself. This card is like I think $20 for this one. People like it a lot for just kind of flashing it in and doing that removal and all that, as well as having the ability to kind of play the abilities, because she says here, you can activate her abilities anytime to cast an instant. So that's pretty unique. But yeah, and then we get kind of a tap land. This is kind of a Mycoria. So that's cool. I mean, already right now, you're seeing here we got like three mythics already. And we've opened, I don't even know how many packs now, but I feel that I'm getting more value from this, a GameStop haul, than I would if I went to get my collector booster box from good old Amazon. So there's another thing with set boosters too. It's like I said, I feel set boosters are definitely a good in between. If you're trying to be cost effective and not trying to like burn your wallet, and you're interested in the set, of course the cheapest way is buying singles. Buying singles is always going to be the best method if you want to save money and all that. If you want to have fun at cracking packs, but you also like a set, there's nothing wrong with going and buying the set boosters and all that, or collector boosters, especially if you really want to go and try to get the chase. But remember, it can be like gambling, and you don't want to burn your wallet just for a bunch of cardboard. But we're going through Soul Transfer. That's unique. It's an extended art. Choose one. If you control an artifact in enchantment, as you cast this spell, you may choose both. Exile target creature or planeswalker, and if you control an artifact or enchantment, you can do both, which is return target creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. The casting cost, honestly, is not that bad, especially for the ability that it can do both. I really actually like that, and it could work in the artifact kind of heavy deck, or if you got enchantments, I don't know, interesting. I could see this kind of working with my dragon deck, using it kind of sort of with the artifacts for mana ramping and all that. Invoke Calamity, we pulled this before. Oh, this is, I guess, from Double Masters or something. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, Resurrection. I mean, not bad. I think of other cards like Flashback. That one, I think, was it 4 colorless, 2 black, and then if you put it in your graveyard, it costs cheaper to cast it, but basically it returns a target creature from the battlefield, graveyard to the battlefield. Same thing, except that one, if it gets countered, you can't really do much with it. I think here, this is a rare, yep, Invoke Calamity. Like I said, Invoke Calamity, nothing really interesting with it. But so far, for set boosters, we haven't really seen any duplicates. And not that I'm complaining, because pulling duplicates definitely is not fun. Especially, pulling duplicates is just not fun. I don't even know what was going on with that collective booster box. It was really bad. At least in my opinion, I thought it was terrible. The Modern Horizons 2 collector booster that I opened did not have that kind of weird stuff going on where everything was duplicates and all that. Okay, so we're just going to move. This is good, I guess, for mana fixing or whatever. Moving on here, just blitzing through the commons and uncommons, going right for the rare. What are we going to pull? Seed of the Empire, so that's not bad. That is another legendary land. I think I haven't pulled the blue one yet. I've got the green, I've got the black land. I have not pulled the, the blue land, not at all. And I don't think I pulled the red one either. So, definitely kind of weird. I don't know if it's designed that way on purpose, that the blue land's rare, and same with the red land. But so far, from all the packs I've cracked open, I haven't really had an opportunity to get those lands. So, but like I said, it's cheaper to buy singles, right? This is what happens when you go ahead and trying to hunt for all these cards. You realize it's kind of not really that efficient. It's going to waste a lot of your money and kind of time too, right? So another one of these. So I don't know. I really don't know. I keep pulling a lot of these duplicate cards. I mean, they're not bad lands, not at all. Very unique with their ability, what you can do. But yeah, I've opened a lot actually. I've opened collector boosters from Amazon. I've opened them from the Gamestop collector boosters, and now this, and we keep pulling the same stuff generally, especially with lands, compared to, yeah, I really don't know what's going on there, but whatever. So last pack, here we go. Let's see what we can pull. Generally not disappointed with this. I think it was okay. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't terrible. But we shall see. Here we go. Last pack. What are we going to pull today? Nothing from the list yet. Here we go. Is that a rare? No, that's a common. Okay. So a Saga. Saga and basic line. Alright, so my opinions on this buy one, get one stuff. It's a good deal, especially if you don't really have, if you're the GameStop Power Rewards member, you have the opportunity to get this. I mean, it's not bad. The cost basis on this, I think it was like $20 for something that's, I think, set boosters are either $2 or $5. Buy one, get one free. You get a bunch of them for half off, pretty much. And you have the opportunity to pull some cards, some rares. I mean, like I said, Wandering Emperor is really like a $20 card. So basically, that's just paid for the entire thing. But yeah, that's my opinion. This is what we pulled. Moving on next to the Best Buy. The Best Buy deals where they had Innistrad, A Realm Reborn, and of course, the favorite, Midnight Hunt. And then we also have Streets of New Kappa Banana, whatever, collector booster, set booster, draft booster. And we also got another Kamigawa set booster as we move forward into Commander Legends 2. And of course, with double masters and all that coming up and down the horizon. But definitely an action-packed year for Magic. Other than that, if you reach this point in the video, I hope you all have a great day. Make sure you hit that sub button and take care.